This is a rebrand of my channel, but not really. If you're new, ignore this message. This is a recorded message. Welcome to haikyuu content. Yeehaw. Enjoy face with big pleading eyes.
Fuck it's hell now, on foot towards the meeting spot. Being pushed around by packs of people made him irritated by the second. The cobblestone underneath his newly brought sneakers struck his already strained feet with pins and needles. Creaking of the wooden carts being strode down the already crammed path, the bustling of people's voices invading his ears. Everything was just hot. And he hated it. Soon he came to the center of the big plaza and saw you at the local water fountain. The big statue of the man that held 2 big buckets of water sheltered you from the blazing sun. You sat on the edge of the fountain, swinging your feet slightly, waiting for your lover. Haikyuu. Finally we meet again. Saeko Semi. You squealed at the voice of your boyfriend. How long has it been? Really, how long has it been? 4 months, 6, it can't be a year already, right? No, there's no way you could be without him for that long. Geez, how can you live in this hot weather? Don't you live in Japan though? It gets hot over there too. Not like this. You shook your head while you slightly snickered. Well, want to go inside somewhere? Or get something to drink? Yes please, just anywhere but in the open. Got you. You got up and wiped your bottoms and saluted towards Semi. Very funny, hurry up would you? You pouted at your attempt to make him smile, but you knew that he was annoyed by the heat, so you two went on your way. You was able to locate a local restaurant that you two can rest at. You both sat at the bar and waited to be served. You saw a pitcher of water free for anyone to take. So you grabbed 2 of the disposal cups near the pitcher and handed one to your sweaty lover. Here, take this. What is this for? You see him wipe sweat from his face with the back of his hand. To cool you down, sweaty, expressionless face. What? It was funny. Yeah, hand the water please. Okay. You slide the pitcher towards him to allow him to pour himself a drink. Downing multiple cups of water, he finally stopped after the 6th cup. Geez, you keep drinking like that, then people are going to get mad. I rather not overheat after we just met again. You smiled and agreed along with him. You also don't want him to overheat and hurt himself. You poured yourself a cup as well, slowly enjoying the cool sensation down your body. You suspired of satisfaction. Horizontal ellipsis. The day went on like a normal shopping date. After spending some time at the local restaurant, you two finally thought it was time to walk around together. Since the sun started to fall, Semi was ready to do some long walks with you on the stone path. While on the walk, you found a lady in distress trying to retrieve her running dog. Since you knew who the lady was, and also knew that this was not a one-timed thing, it was easy for you to retrieve the dog. Afterwards, the young lady thanked you always and invited you and your loving partner to her home for dinner. Are you sure? I really didn't do anything. It's fine, Semi love, let's go. The woman agreed with you that it was no trouble at all. Soon, Semi reluctantly agreed to come with, still a little unsure, since he did nothing for praise. This is just her personality, Semi, so you don't need to worry about nothing. She invites people around all the time. Though, a lot of people just say she needs to be careful. Once you two arrived alongside with the lovely lady with her dog, she sat you two at her dining table and brought out some food for you all to eat. You all enjoyed your time together, and even answered some embarrassing questions that the woman brought up. More on the hand of your relationship. When the night ski got really dark, you two excused yourself, and made your ways back. Semi dropped you off your home, not forgetting your goodnight kiss. So when are you going to have another meeting tomorrow? Well, you can come in. Nope, can't do that. Sigh, you'd always say no. I wonder if you're just shy. Face with hand over mouth and rosy cheeks. Shut up. Well, we can meet up, at 4? Maybe. 4 is fine. See you tomorrow, slightly smiling face. See you, smiling face with smiling eyes and rosy cheeks. Horizontal ellipsis.
出てくるならさっさとし
And
て
Saeko walked into the spacious church. The clacking of her heels and the scratching of your sneakers across the lacquered floors reverberated throughout the thick walls. The empty church gave you and Saeko comfort to walk hand in hand together towards the stand. You mentioned that this very church had historically been brought in most of everyone's childhood who lived where you are. Children are taught once they are born, this history and the stories around it. You never really got into the church like everyone else, so you rarely went here. But hearing you talk about it made her very curious. As you stepped up the few flights of stairs, she soon let go off your hand. What's wrong? Nothing's wrong, puppy. You sure? You saw her look up at the glassed artistry windows. Her eyes glimmered, reflecting the blues, purples, and reds. You couldn't help but stare. Of course you already knew how beautiful she is. To hide your face, you pulled up your scarf, shielding your smile and blushed cheeks. After a while, she sighed heavily and looked back at you. You focused on her every movement, trying to understand what she's about to do. Feeling your heartbeat going faster, you reminisced about your 4-year-long relationship. You remembered how nervous you were when you asked her out, thinking that she'll find you gross and a freak. I mean, you really did think that. She was like the only one that talked to you at school. You became attracted quickly, especially by her impulsive nature and carefree attitude. But that shining and never-ending happiness and positivity. You always wanted to be like that someday. To match her energy, but once you told her that, she looked at you with raised eyebrows. You want to be like me? I thought you wanted to be with me. I do. But I want you to have fun with me, like be confident and ﷺYY. You think I like that? Face with tears of joy. Well, I don't know. Cutie. She squeezed your cheeks. Stop. Look, puppy, I like you for your calming and innocent personality. It's helps me, you know. Makes me feel safe and warm inside, you know. You saw her stumble through her words. You knew she wasn't really good at speaking, but you can always tell her intent. You nodded as she explained to you that you're the best person she could be within her eyes, and that you should never feel like you have to fake yourself to match with her personality. Remembering all the times she picked off your feet, as you did the same back to her when she was struggling with assignments or incoming tests. Remembering all those times made you feel complete. Coming back to reality, you looked at Saeko staring into your eyes. Again feeling flustered, you covered your face. Hearing her giggle gave you butterflies. She walked closer to you and wrapped her arms around you. Her big coats rubbed against your thick jacket. You can smell her favorite perfume. Saeko, what's wrong? Seriously? I'm preparing myself. For what? Your response. I don't understand. Me either. She backed off and laughed loudly, her laugh echoed throughout the building. This isn't like me. Saeko, it's okay. You can tell me anything and we can get through it. You're always the sweetest to me. Of course. Well then, here I go. Saeko? She didn't respond, she was too focused on her approach. Her shaking hands made it difficult. Sigh. You're okay, right? She nodded, finally giving a response. Okay. God, this is going to be so bad, but why? And I really love you, and I really want to stay with you forever if that's possible. You really make me feel safe inside and feel really strong. I feel really important when I'm with you, and you mean so much to me because of that. Also, that you're just so cute and I love you. God, my hands are sweaty. Sorry. It's okay, you can keep going. I want to hear everything you have to say. She nodded and wiped her hands one by one on her coat, trying to keep the box in her grasp. So, since I want you to stay with me for, well, forever, I want to give you this. She opened the small box and revealed a gold ring. Saeko. You was taken back in shock, not expecting her to give you this. This isn't a promise ring, right? No. It's the real one. The real one? Saeko, don't be this, don't trick me. I'm not silly smiling face. The flow of tears starting streaming down on your face, unable to stop. Saeko, was all you could say through your tears. Come here. You rushed into her arms and sobbed into her neck. She giggled as she started to tear up as well. Are you going to accept me, to continue being in your life? Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. She breathed out. She made to stand up, while you still was crying, pulling your hand towards her. Cutting on the ring. It was official, you're the love of someone's life, just like you wanted.